Hello everyone, and today I'm back with another video, and today we're doing the mock draft for the 2025 NFL mock draft. So I'm going to be doing the first round and part of the second round, because there are some people in the second round that could go that probably should go in the first round, but they aren't, and there's reasons why that we're going to go over. So we're starting off with the Titans, who need a QB. Will Levis is clearly not the guy, even though I think he could succeed in the right scenario. He's just not going to succeed there as of now. Their coach is going to be on the hottest of hot seats going into the season. Now, they could do a few things here with the Titans. They could honestly just take a QB as in Shedeur Sanders or Cam Ward. They could trade their pick and go back if they want to just tank this year and then still get somebody good and trade up to someone who needs a quarterback, like the Giants or the Raiders. They could trade up to one of those teams, or they could just take Abdul Carter, who is probably honestly the best non-QB prospect in this class, which they had a great defense last year. They were, I think, second all time pass defense, and they already have a very good edge rusher in Jeff Simmons. So I don't think they are going to take Abdul Carter, even though he's a freaking monster. But I think they're either going to take Travis Hunter, or they're going to take either Shedeur Sanders or Cam Ward. Now, we don't know which one is better. It's going to be a two-man race, honestly. I think Cam Ward will be the selection here. He just seems like the better person as of now. So I think with the #1 pick, the Titans are going to take Cam Ward out of Miami. Now we got the Browns. They're a team kind of in the same situation as the Titans. They could just trade back and tank this year, but we don't know what's going to happen with Myles Garrett. He wants to leave Cleveland, and if he does, then there's no doubt in my mind Abdul Carter's going to. Even if Myles Garrett stays, they still could take Abdul Carter, and they have the best edge room in the league. And I do think that Myles Garrett will go. So I think Abdul Carter is probably going to be the pick. They could take Shedeur or Travis Hunter. I think Abdul Carter is the right pick for them. Now the New York Giants, they are another team that needs a quarterback. And Shedeur is right here. We still gotta wait for free agency. I'm reporting this before free agency. After free agency, I'm gonna do another mock draft, and we'll see what's gonna happen. But they need offensive line. Also, they need pretty much a whole offense other than a wide receiver one. They need everything else in offense. So they could take Jenny, they could take Will Campbell, they could take McMillan, they could take Travis Hunter, they could take Shedeur Sanders. I think the pick is either going to be Shedeur Sanders or Abdul Carter if he's still available. But they could honestly get somebody else. I think they're going to take they actually take Travis Hunter here. Travis Hunter is going to pick. Now they got the New England Patriots too. They pretty much need everything except for quarterback and corner #1. Because they have Drake May, and they also have Christian Gonzalez, who is pretty freaking good, honestly. So they do need wide receiver, they need an offensive line, and they need like everything else. So they're not going to take Shedeur Sanders, obviously, because he's a quarterback. Now they have Drake May. And they also have, I forgot the guy's name. The guy that they're probably gonna trade, who's really good. But yeah, there's a bunch of people. They can take McMillan and get a new wide receiver. They can take Will Campbell. Will Campbell is offensive tackle, but his arms are really short, so I think he's gonna be at guard. But they can move into guard. They need guard too. I think it's either gonna be one of those two. It's either gonna be McMillan or Campbell. I think I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna go up with as of now I'm gonna go with McMillan because we don't know what's gonna happen in the draft. But there's gonna be a lot of wide receivers in the draft, and the Patriots can definitely pick up one in the draft. Free agency that they can pick up. Now they can't. What am I saying? The Jaguars. They don't need a quarterback, and they also don't need. I mean, they kind of need DT, but I think they need most of the offensive line. Since Will Campbell's there, they might as well take him. They can put him at wherever they want on the line. Now, the Raiders. If Shedeur Sanders is still here, there's no doubt in my mind they're going to take him. 100%. And that's just how it is. Now the Jets. They want a quarterback. They can get one in the second round of the draft because honestly, everything else is just You know, so what they probably will need is they will need defense again or offensive line. And there are some good people. There's Mikel Williams out of Georgia at edge, and there's still Mason Graham, who's a DT out of Michigan, who I think is who they're gonna take. Now we got the Panthers. This is where if Abdul Carter hasn't gone, they're gonna take him. But even if Abdul Carter's on, I still think Mikel Williams is gonna be there. They need that bad. They need safety. Actually, you know what? They need safety. Malachi Starks, if he's still there, which he probably will be. They're taking Malachi Starks. I do think Malachi Starks' draft stock is going to shoot up massively in between now and the draft, though. Now, with the Saints, now they can take their edge in Mikel Williams. Right here. Now we got the Chicago Bears, who they need offensive line. Mainly guard. Bad, but they could take a tackle and move into guard if they want. And they also need edge. So they could either take James Pierce here, that would be a good pick, or they could take Calvin Banks or Tyler Booker. I think that's going to be what they're going to do. They might trade up and try to get somebody like Will Campbell, but I think that their pick is probably going to go. This is not a good offensive line class. This is really good edge, so I don't think they're going to take James Pierce Jr. here. I think they're going to take either Calvin Banks or Booker. I think they're going to take Banks and then just put him at guard, or they can put him at tackle if they want to. Now we got the Niners. Unfortunately, they're another team that needs guard. Luckily, whichever one of those guys is not picked is probably still going to be us. So they can take Tyler Booker or the other guy if he's still there. Now we got the Dallas Cowboys. This is probably the most obvious pick of the entire draft. If they don't get a running back in free agency, they're going to take Ashley Jency. And if they don't, then Jerry Jones needs to be fired. He just needs to be fired. Now we got the Dolphins, which are another team that is in the offensive guard and offensive tackle. They're probably going to need safety too, because, or corner or safety. Some help in the secondary, because somebody's leaving. I forgot his names. On the Dolphins that's going to be leaving. So they could take, honestly, they could take Will Johnson, which is probably what they're going to do. They're going to take Will Johnson. Or they might take, like, I don't know, maybe Armahad Mamboui. I think that's how you pronounce his name. I'm going to say Will Johnson is they take. Now we got the Colts. They need tight end. Tyler Warren's there. They're definitely going to take him. The Giants could take him. I think that the Colts are going to get their new tight end, Tyler Warren. He's really good. Now we got the Falcons, who they need corner and edge, which they could have gotten edge last year, but they didn't do that. So I think they gotta take James Pierce Jr. as their edge. If he's still there, that's gonna be a great pick for them. Now we got the Cardinals, who also need an edge, and they also need offensive guard and wide receiver. They got Marvin Harrison and who's the other guy? I forget who it is. But yeah, they're gonna need those. There are some good wide receivers. There's some offensive linemen who's there who's good. The next, let me actually go to defense. Good edge. The best next edge that's there's Jack Sawyer, who I don't know why he's fallen so much. There's Samir Stewart, there's Mike Green, there's Nick Stoughton. I think what they're gonna do is either trade back and try to get an edge, or they're just gonna say screw it. And they're going to try to get another wide receiver so they're set for a while and take Luther Burden. Which is honestly, I think that's the Cardinals thing that they would do. Now we got the Bengals, who they need defense help. Pretty much everyone defense need help. They need all the defense they can get. So I think what they're going to do is they're going to try to get Derek Harmon. I think that's how you pronounce his name. Now the Seattle Seahawks. Now they need edge also, and offensive line, and they might need a QB, honestly. So I think they're gonna do is they're gonna try to take Josh Simmons, nice offensive lineman, to protect whoever the QB is gonna be. Now pretty much the same thing with the Bucks. They need a linebacker also, and Jalen Walker is still there, so I think definitely he'll be the pick. I mean, they need edge too, but they can get one in the second round. Now we got another team that needs tight end, running back, wide receiver. Their defense is set now. Good wide receivers all around. They can get running back later, or they can get tight end later. Now, Colston Loveland is still there. He would be a great pick And I think they would take him, honestly. But since they, actually, yeah, I'm gonna think they're gonna take Colston Loveland. He's gonna be a great pick. Now we got the Steelers who need a QB, but they'll probably get one in free agency, and they can also get one in the second round if they don't. They need corner, wide receiver. I think they're gonna take Matthew Golden, because wide receiver is their biggest need, honestly, I think. So now, same thing with the Chargers. They need defensive help, but they also need wide receiver. Like, Quentin Johnson cannot catch, Josh Palmer cannot catch, that McConkey's good. Jalen Rager, we don't go there, but yeah, no, those three guys are all wide receiver 3s. They'll probably have one of them on the team after the season, after free agency, so they're definitely gonna need a new wide receiver. But since we're going off of what's not gonna happen, Siobhan Ravel is who they're gonna take. Well, after free agency, we'll have a better understanding. Same thing with Packers, they need corner and edge. Nick Stoutland is still there. I think I'll take good old Nick. Now we got the Vikings. Not the Texans. We have the Vikings, who they need corner, defensive tackle, all that stuff. Now Benjamin Morrison's still there, and I think that they are gonna take him because there are some other teams that need corner. So good old Benjamin is gonna be the pick. Now we got the Texans. They need offensive line and defensive line bad. They have good receivers. They're probably gonna keep stuff on Diggs, we don't know though, but they definitely have Tank Dell and freaking Nico Collins and for a year. I think that what is his name? John Mechie. He's probably gonna John Mechie, however you pronounce his name. He's a solid wide receiver 3. He's like be good for a bit. So I think he's fine. I mean, they could take Emeka Egbuka, but I think that they're mainly gonna take Armin Mahamubu, however you pronounce his name. Now we got the LA Rams, who they probably will need a quarterback. We also have Matthew Stafford. Their defensive line is stacked, but they still need like linebackers and stuff, and they also need stuff on the offensive line. That's stuff they need. They could take Talik Williams and just beef up the defensive line if they don't need to. They could take Cameron Williams, or they could trade back and try to get him, which is probably they're probably gonna take him now because a lot of teams need offensive line. So Cameron Williams, offensive tackle out of Texas. Now we got the Ravens, who are definitely gonna need the same thing. They need offensive line and help with the secondary. Now it's a surprise that Nick Emorori is still there, but I don't think they're gonna take him. Honestly, that just doesn't seem like the type of thing they do. I think they're gonna try and either trade back, or maybe they're gonna take I think they should try to trade back, because the next best person they probably would take is probably gonna be this guy. He is the only offensive lineman though, so actually I think they would take him because a lot of teams need offensive linemen. Now the Lions still need cornerback help. They do need edge, which honestly, if they don't get they are potential suitors for the freaking Miles Garrett. Which they don't get him, then they're finally to get edge, which Mike Green's there, so they could take him. I think they need corner and defensive tackle more. And Talik Williams is just amazing, he's still there, so I'm definitely saying Talik Williams is the pick. Now Washington, another team needs offensive tackle. They need wide receiver pretty bad, and if Emeka Egbuka, so they're definitely gonna take Emeka. Now we got the Bills, so they need corner and safety mainly. Nick Emorori, so they're gonna take him, no question about it. Now we got the Chiefs. Now defensive tackle, Chris Jones will be gone, so if we need that, they're gonna need wide receiver. D Hop is getting old. Xavier Worthy's there. Well, they're not actually no. Xavier Worthy, Rasheed Rice, so they're both there. So no, but they are gonna need tight end because Travis Kelce might retire. Since there's a lot of D tackles, they're probably gonna take either Kenneth Grant or Walter Nolan. I think Walter Nolan's the better pick. Now we got the Super Bowl champions, my Philadelphia Eagles. We are 100% going to need edge. We are going to resign Zach Bond. I know we are going to resign him. If we don't, then I don't care. We have to resign. If we don't, we are stupid. But we need edge badly. And if Shamir Stewart's there, we're gonna take him. But I also think we could. Where is he? Jack Sawyer. I think actually we're gonna take Jack Sawyer. I think he's just the better pick here. Out of Ohio State, we get Jack Sawyer. Now, there's a few things I want to do in this draft because there are some good QBs that could still get taken. So I'm gonna go to offense. We go QB because the Browns are a team that could take QBs. Like the Geo and Miro, Jackson Dart, Quinn, Eros, Will Howard, doing Gabriel still there. And I think that at least the first 5 or 6 are gonna be doing Gabriel, Will Howard, Quinn, Eros, Jackson Dart, and Geo and Miro. And I think the Browns are either going to take Milrow or Ewers. And I think Milrow, the Dolphins want, and so it interests him. I think Milrow. And then now we got the Giants. They also need a quarterback. And I think if they're going to take one, it's going to be Dart. Dart just seems like the pick. And then Titans, if they didn't take one in the first part of the draft, they're going to take one here. But I don't think that's what they're going to do. So let's just skip their pick for now and just pick somebody random like that. I just want to do the interesting people. That, like, you know. Now the Raiders, if they don't take one, they're another person that can take one in the thing, but, you know. Just skipping past all the boring picks. Jets, if they didn't, get someone in free agency or take one in the draft, I hope they start, Jordan Travis, and I hope he's good, because I have a card of him that if it's good, they can shoot up and I can make good money off that card. Because I only have like the Eagles cards. If you're interested in the card, then call me. But that's neither here nor there. We're focused on the draft right now. Quinn Ewers, Will Howard, doing Gabriel. Doing Gabriel seems like the most logical one, honestly. I don't know about Will Howard, but I think Dylan Gabriel will be the one if he's there. And then we don't need to talk about them. Or them. Actually, Cowboys take on. I doubt it though. Now, who else do we need to talk about? We need a quarterback. Now, the Dolphins showed interest in Jim Rowe. If he's not here, I don't think they're going to take him, though. It just doesn't seem like the right scenario. Who else? Maybe, well, I'm just past the Seahawks. Bleh. Steelers, there's one here, like Quinn Ewers or Will Howard that you take. I think Will Howard would be the one. And then... honestly, I don't even know like where the rest of the people could go. Like, yeah, I honestly don't know much about that. Let's see like what teams there are. Like, maybe somebody like the Seahawks to take one, but yeah, we're just we'll end this off for now. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. I'll try to have this up soon. I got my internet fixed. When the new jailbreak update comes out, I'll be making a video on that. This is going to be posted before that. Also, it is about to be the end of February. I'm going to do the giveaway after I do the jailbreak update video. That actually will probably be the same video I do at the end of the video. So, yeah, we're going to be doing that. I don't know when the update's coming out, but that should be soon. But if you like this video, please like and subscribe. It would really help me out. We're getting kind of close, kind of not close. We're getting a little close to 700 subscribers, which would be amazing to have that many people. That'd be awesome. Anyways, until my next video, as always, peace out.